Hey, it's Kim and I'm back with a pick a card reading. This is just going to be what messages you need to hear at this present moment. So it is going to be a timeless reading. I'll be using these 5 decks up top and I already shuffled them, but I'll shuffle them a few times as well. I also wanted to mention that I just recently opened up my personal readings. So if you're interested in doing that, the information is going to be in the description box below. So I will be doing a total of 5 stacks. So you can go ahead and choose between 1 to 5, or you can wait until the end of the video. Well, not the end, when I show all the cards. And then you can pick them. But yeah, this could be anything from love messages, career messages, or anything really that you may be wondering. Also, for the personal readings, it requires that you have a PayPal. But it's very simple to create one, and PayPal is used like everywhere, so it's pretty simple to create one if you don't already have one but you're interested in getting a private and personal reading. It's also very safe. I'm pretty sure every major company uses PayPal anyway. I'll be doing 2 different types of reading. One of the readings is going to be no video readings. It's just me basically answering your questions through the written word. So that would be done through email. Those are typically cheaper and they can be back to you within 1 day. But if you're looking for more in-depth reading with video and the written summary about your reading, then I also do that. But yeah, it's been so amazing doing readings for people, and the feedback that I get just goes to show that, these tarot cards and oracle cards, they work. It's interesting how each card comes up to kind of reassure the client. But yeah, this is going to be a general pick a card reading, so I'll try to give as much examples for each stack as I could, but given the time frame and everything like that, that might not be realistic. So hopefully you can just kind of adjust it to your situation. This is one of my favorite oracle decks. This is the numerology oracle decks. Or it's actually called Numerology Guidance Cards by Michelle Buchanan, and I believe she is a numerologist. These ones are the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards by James Van Praagh, and I initially did not like these cards, but then they just grew on me. I love the art on these things, and you'll see in a minute what they look like. But the messages from this deck is so simple. That's why I didn't think I would like it, but it really grew on me. I find that it works well with pretty much any readings. Okay. All right. So we just have one more deck to use, and then hopefully by then you have already picked which stack you want. But if you haven't, that's fine, because I'll give you a little moment where you can further... Oops, whoa, ton of cards fell, so yeah. These white Rider-Waite cards, they're called the Albano Waite Tarot. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Go ahead and pick which stack you want. If you need more time, you can pause the video as always. Let's see if I can get these more into the shot. Well, I guess we could always do this. You saw that, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and choose and we can get started. If you need more time, please just pause the video. And if you're having trouble, you can put your hands above each stack over the screen, of course, and see which one feels right for you. Typically, you can sense some sort of tingle, some sort of warmth, or you'll suddenly feel your heart open or sort of jump. You get a different feeling with a stack in comparison to the rest. Okay, but I'll go ahead and begin. Let's make sure I don't mix these up this time. So for those who picked stack 1, your messages are the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not going to read reversals. Denial. Happy ending. Unconditional love. And light, which is the sun. Says here, love yourself. Others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. And then denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So there's a few messages I'm getting from this. For those who pick stack 1, you're kind of feeling a sort of insecurity in regards to something. It could be about money. But I'm also hearing love. There's some kind of denial happening with this sort of connection. Maybe you fear feeling a certain way towards somebody for whatever reason. But this is telling you that, do not fear, because this is, a good connection with happy ending here. This is one of my favorite cards from the numerology deck up here. And so the sun, that's a very good sign in any reading and in any deck. Like, this is, I think, the most positive card in the whole deck. Yeah, I'm just getting this really overwhelming feeling that there's love going on within your life that you may be unsure of, insecure of, doubting. But it's really a good connection. This person might also be an earth sign, or this could represent you. This is sort of your energy. Like, you're very grounded, down to earth. You kind of want to focus on yourself and your coins. But you're sort of like denying this feeling that you have for fear that it might unground you or cause you some instability. But yeah, this is what you're learning right now. Unconditional love in yourself, but also with others, And I think that might have been a struggle for you for a moment there, but, you're really coming through to being able to truly embody that. Or at least you're trying to. You're seeing the light in that sort of energy with this unconditional love energy. I've been super into Mary Magdalene lately. I think she's phenomenal. I also think she might be Jesus' twin flame. So that's interesting. But yeah, just remember, if you are denying certain feelings, this is basically your confirmation that it's okay, because this is a good thing. you know, you need to feel these things in order to reach this happy ending. I hope that helped you, and you know, I hope you understood the general message of this reading. And so for those who pick stack 2, your messages are the world, indecision, creativity, sorceress, and truth, which is judgment. So once you decide, it says here, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. It's interesting too, because it says intuition, and then here you have truth, and your intuition likely will lead you to truth. So it's very much so creativity. It's very much so connected. But once you make that decision in whatever it is that you don't know what to decide, whether it's to go for a connection, to believe in somebody, to let go, or to hold on to your twin flame, your soulmate, or to break up with the boyfriend, or whatever it is, you know, whether the decision is moving out or talking to somebody about something that you've been wanting to say for a long time, whatever it is, it's going to be good that you express your truth, because the world is, again, one of the positive cards in the deck, and this is honestly one of my favorite cards in the deck. I love seeing it. You know, it's a completion of everything, and I'm sensing that this is where you're heading, as long as you sort of make this decision. I think that's the key thing that these stack of cards is trying to tell you. Make that decision. Use your creativity in doing so, and yeah, that'll lead you to your truth and to this sort of completion moment. You have Rhiannon, which is a sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So I'm getting that these two are connected here, creativity and the sorceress card. So use your creativity to manifest what you want and to manifest your intentions into reality. You know, some things you can do is create a vision board. Maybe things that you create a vision board about your life and what you want it to look like. No, those are some examples as to how you can use your creativity to manifest the reality that you want. And also you can use tools like creating a vision board, or whatever it be, maybe journaling for a specific period of time, and you know, using some really colorful markers, or using cutouts of pictures in magazines in your journal, whatever. Use your creativity and sort of play with that decision that you had been wanting to kind of decide on. And what I mean by that is, you know, you can make a list of like a pros and cons, you know, and that's really embodying this creativity and finding out that key aspect of what you had been missing all along that has been preventing you from reaching this world moment. I mean, the world card for me is basically a message of like, you have basically reached the next level of your growth. But the thing is, this is just kind of a sign that you are about to be there and you're about to reach that next level, but this decision has to be made. So I don't know that decision. This is a general reading. I mean, it could be anything. It could be love related, career related, terms of expressing your truth, whatever. And hopefully you kind of can grasp the message that these cards are trying to give you and use it for your highest good. So that's for the people who chose stack 2. For those who chose stack 3, your message is the 9 of Pentacles. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Abundance. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. And the Eight of Pentacles, positive movement forward. Interesting. Okay, so for the Eight of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, this is when the man is sort of working on something, and he is kind of like an apprentice. He's working on something, he's building something, and you get this sense of like this really focused person working on their dreams and taking action to have it come to fruition. And right after that, you get the Nine of Pentacles. So this basically tells me like all that grind and hard work has paid off. Because this woman is obviously, you know, living in luxury. She's living a comfortable life. She's surrounded by these lush gardens, and her coins are sitting pretty. So she's independent. She's reached a good spot in her life. She's reached success, or at least considerable amount of success, where she can relax and enjoy these simple pleasures. But next to the Judgment card, instantly I got that I think you were sort of judging yourself and comparing yourself to other people. Perhaps this is where you want to be, but you're not there yet. So you're kind of like judging other people and their own lives, and then also yourself, kind of being hard on yourself that you are not there yet. But this card here with the abundance, that's reminding you that you need to take your focus away from this kind of scarcity mindset and this kind of fear mindset. I'm sensing some fear in you, some kind of unconscious hidden fear that you may not be super conscious of in regards to your financial situation and your stability. Also, like your stability and your power in the world, if that makes sense. And this card is reminding you that you need to remember to kind of shift your mind and control your thoughts into this sort of abundant state where you receive blessings from the universe and you openly welcome them, and you understand that your time is coming to shine. Because you also have, again, positive movement forward. So this is key to your positive movement forward. It's releasing these negative judgments on yourself and whatever insecurity you have in regards to this card. Or perhaps somebody you know is successful, or somebody you look up to is successful, and you're really wondering how they did it. Why haven't you been there? But this is telling you that the first step for sure is changing your attitude, changing your mindset, and taking those actions and steps to, have that positive movement forward. And it could have something to do with children. So maybe you have nieces or nephews or children. They could be healing to you. And, if you spend your time with them, they might even inspire you to create this sort of abundant life for yourself. It says here, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So, as this is a general reading, this could be read in various ways. Maybe somebody who's watching this right now, their future is basically to be some kind of teacher or some kind of guidance figure to children, like that children is going to play a very important role in their lives. Or it could just be a reminder to be that leader for the children around you. I don't know what you do if you're watching this. You may be a teacher, you may be an assistant teacher, you may be a nurse, anything like that. But this is just reminding you that doing this and guiding children could lead to this abundance mindset. So you can enjoy this and the children will benefit from you and your guidance, but at the same time they will help heal you and bring you to this wonderful abundant energy of the Nine of Pentacles. So this is an interesting one because I'm really sensing that this is really like for certain people. If you don't resonate with this, like if you don't like children, then this could be something that you're denying. Maybe this is some kind of secret gift that you have, but something that you've been afraid of for some unknown reason. Because I know people who don't like children and are so vocal about it. They always say, like, they don't like kids, they're annoying, but you know, they obviously would make very good role models for children if they really wanted to. You know, some kids connect really well energetically with people who are open to them and who they find to be interesting and who are living their truth. So hopefully that made sense for you, for those who picked stack 3. Okay, for those who picked stack 4, your messages are the 7 of Wands, regret. Instantly, I just got denial as well for this one. Like you're fighting, someone is fighting this regret. It could be in regards to you. Maybe they regret whatever they did to you, but they're fighting that. They're sort of being stubborn about it, even if they feel this. Or that could be you. It says, I know that I cannot change the past. But there's almost like this hesitation with this card. Like, I don't care. I don't care about what happened. I'm right. I have to win. I have to be victorious. But underneath it all, they're feeling this sort of regret. So, or that could be you. But I'm also sensing that for some people, this represents a somebody in their lives. Like they feel something unjust has been done to them, or at least done to you. And seeing that this is what that person is feeling is really like a good, it gives you like a good feeling that, you know, justice has been served. You also have manifestation, blossoming, and triumphant success. Yeah, that just makes it so much clearer. Like I said, I felt like instantly this is like a person in your life that has wronged you some way, but this is telling you like, yeah, the tables are turning because you are blossoming. I've been getting this card a lot lately. It says you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. So I'm getting that this person doesn't deserve you at all because you're being very stubborn about the pain that they caused you. But this is your time to shine, and this is your time to be victorious, because this could mean you as well. This could represent you, but also it can but these two together can represent how a certain somebody feels about you. With the manifestation card and with the blossoming and triumphant success, I'm getting that definitely the tables have turned in your favor. This person that you feel wronged by is thinking about you. They miss you, but yet they're regretting how they treated you, but refusing to acknowledge it because they still want to win. But it's not happening. The universe is saying that the tables are in your favor. If that does not resonate with you, it could mean that this is you. You regret something, but you're willing to let go of that. Or you're fighting yourself. You feel guilty in some ways, definitely regretful. But you want to let go of that because you want to forgive yourself with these cards here. You want to forgive yourself, move forward. And in that way, you are creating your own victory for yourself because, you know, forgiveness is really key. If you make a terrible mistake or a bad judgment on something, it's not the end of the world. You just have to forgive yourself and learn the lesson that you need to learn. Okay, so for those who picked stack 4, I hope that you got the messages that you need from that. And then for those who picked stack 5, your messages are the Hierophant. Instantly, I got something along the lines of spiritual partnership and marriage. Honesty. So you could be in a very significant relationship right now, perhaps experiencing some kind of trouble, but honesty is key here. It says, I cannot always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So it's really up to you to go forward with integrity and honesty and always express your truth, because I think that will lead you to this sort of the marriage and the partnership, the spiritual partnership that you desire with an equal. So but it takes some honesty and expression and telling the other person how you really feel, as opposed to sort of like hiding it in order to keep the peace. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you have self-love, and I think that self-love is honored through honesty and expressing your truth. It's not always the easiest to express our truth, but with these two combined, you will eventually come to this point where you meet that person who is willing to do the work and willing to put the same exact effort that you are putting in. You have quiet time as well. So it says, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. I'm getting that this could be in terms of your relationship as well. Maybe something has happened where, you're kind of unsure, you're hitting some kind of obstacles with this person. This is just time to kind of, this basically says calm yourself, ground yourself, and go forward with honesty and integrity and handle the situation in a mature manner, because this is destiny. This is the wheel of fortune. This is where you need to be right now. I'm really getting a sense that this relationship is significant. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, although I'm getting that from a lot of people it is a romantic relationship. It could be just a very important friendship as well. But I think this can mean that this friendship will eventually blossom into this wonderful spiritual partnership, which for me in this situation, I feel like the Hierophant represents. And I'm also getting that this could be a message of your spiritual journey as this moment. It's very key for you to ground yourself, really reflect on yourself, go into kind of a hermit mode. It doesn't have to be for too long, but just really carve out specific time in order to contemplate and meditate any of these situations that are plaguing your mind at this moment. And in your spiritual journey, if that sort of example resonates with you more, you have to express your truth. Because you are at a point where, this is a very important time of your life where your decisions are going to affect your destiny. And so it's time for you to be honest with yourself and kind of embody this self-love by doing so at the same time. So it's like, this is saying, take some time for yourself. If you have a lot of responsibilities right now and people who are vying for your attention and time, you have to say no and be strong enough to stand up to them and say, you know what, I can't, because I need some time by myself. Sometimes we feel guilty for that, for telling people that we can't, because we're going to be doing something to relax, and they're like, what? You're not doing anything. But clearly you are doing something, because you are going to be practicing or at least honoring yourself. So I hope that helped you with your situation, and I'll see you in the next pick a card reading. Thank you for watching.